given the graph of a function, we'd like to be able to find the equation. So this equation, this function here, the graph that's shown, we can obviously see that this is either a sine or a cosine. The first thing we want to do is decide which one it is going to be. Now, a standard sine function is going to start at 0, whereas a cosine function will start at a maximum or minimum. This one, okay, right when our input here is 0, we're starting at a maximum. So this tells us we're going to be looking at a cosine function. The number in front is the amplitude, or the absolute value of this number is the amplitude. We started at a positive, so this is going to be a positive in front, and the amplitude is 2. We can see that's from our middle, we're going up 2. So we're going to have a 2 out in front of this. Then we could have some number times x. Let's figure out what that number is. Okay, whatever the number is, we generally will call it b. We know that our period is 2 pi over b. Absolute value of b, I should say. And it turns out with cosine, because cosine is an even function, a negative here will actually not matter at all, because cosine of a negative is equal to the cosine of the positive. So I'm actually just going to look at the cosine, at 2 pi over b. I want this to be my period, and the period, I say, well, I complete a cycle from peak to peak, I see is 2 pi over 3. And so this should be 2 pi over 3. And, well, now it's quite easy to see, actually, that b is equal to 3. We can solve for b here. If this was more complicated, we could cross multiply and then solve for our b. So we get b is equal to 3. So our function here, we've got y equals 2 cosine of 3x.